Alright, so here we're going to look at the volume of a cylinder, the formula for volume of a cylinder. Alright, so this is a cylinder. Alright, this is how a cylinder looks like. So you should know that the formula for volume of a cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Pi r square h. This is the formula for the volume of a cylinder, pi r square h. So your r in this formula, r is what? The radius. Alright, radius. Your h is the height of the cylinder. The height of the cylinder. Alright, so from here to here is the height of this cylinder. This is the height. And from the center of this circle here to any part of the circumference is the radius. Alright, from the center of this circle here to any part of the circumference is the radius. So this is your radius for this cylinder, and this is the height for this cylinder. Alright, so again, the formula for volume of a cylinder is volume is equal to what? Pi r square h. This is the formula for the volume of a cylinder. You should know that your pi is a constant because it has a value that does not change. And the value is what? 22/7 or 3.142. Alright, so let's look at this question. Calculate the volume of the cylinder below. Calculate the volume of the cylinder below. Take pi to be equal to 22/7. So we have this cylinder. Alright, so the first thing I would want to do here is to first of all feature out the parameters. So from this figure that you've seen here, the height of this cylinder is what? 7 centimeters. It is well spelled out here. So height is equal to what? 7 centimeters. And the radius, which is well spelled out here, the radius is equal to what? 7 centimeters. Alright, so the formula for volume of cylinder, alright, volume of a cylinder is equal to pi r squared h. This is the formula for the volume of a cylinder. Alright, so this will be equal to, my pi is what? 22/7. So that's 22/7 times r squared. My r is what? 7 centimeters, which is the radius, 7 centimeters. So r squared is r times r, so that will be 7 times 7, right? So that's 7 times 7 times the h, which is the height. So the height is what? Is 7 centimeters. So height is what? 7 centimeters. Alright, so this 7 here will cancel out the 7 here. Alright, so this will be equal to 22 times 7 times 7 is what? Is 49. So 22 times 49 will give us what? 1078 centimeter cube. This is the volume for this cylinder. Alright, so it's very important that you should know that volume is measured in centimeter cube. Alright, so assuming the radius was given in meters and the height was given in meters, then the volume would have been what? Meter cube. But since it was given in centimeters, it will be what? Centimeter cube. Alright, so the main important thing here for you to note is the formula for the volume of a cylinder. So you should know the formula for volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h. Pi r squared h. Alright, pi r squared h. It's quite simple and straightforward.